Welcome to Modern Art Blitz. My name is Matt Gleason. I'm your host for an hour of talking contemporary art with some of Los Angeles' most interesting and intuitive and inventive, and something else that starts with an I-N. In-N-Out Burger? I don't know. Artists, though. We've got two artists today. We have, later in the show, filmmaker Steven Seemeyer. Right now, my good friend, Raul Baltazar. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome to Modern Art Blitz. You thought I was going to do a long introduction with your resume. Oh, God. Have to memorize that shit. We'll be here all day, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You show a lot, though, right?
I do. I show a lot.
I mean, hey,
different spaces.
You're an artist. I mean, you may as well get out there and show, right? Why hide in the studio?
I don't have time to hide in the studio now.
So let's get the we'll set the story, okay? We're gonna set the story.
Yes.
LA native?
LA native, born and raised El Sereno.
El Sereno? What high school?
I went to Cathedral High School.
You went to Cathedral?
All boys Catholic.
Right by Chinatown. Those are the little shits who do the graffiti on the table. Get out of here! They do the graffiti on the tables in Chinatown. Get out of here, you brats! I'm gonna tell that father priest that you're smoking pot. Oh, sorry, dude, sorry. Yeah.
Called the Christian Brothers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The Christian Brothers. Yeah?
Yeah.
So Cathedral, then where'd you go to college?
I went to Otis, College of Art and Design. But this was way later. This was back like in 2000.
Oh wait, so we got a gap.
We have like a 20-year gap.
So what'd you do in the 20 years? Were you making art without a college degree?
I went to like 20 different. I think I did about 10 years of community college.
You got me beat, and I thought I had the record, man. Oh my God.
I went to ELAC, PCC. San Diego City College, Vista Community College up in Berkeley.
You ever go to Cerritos?
I didn't go to Cerritos.
I went to Cerritos, so but I'm with you on the college couch tour, as they call it, right?
Yeah, that was
so but you finally landed at Otis.
Finally landed at
By the
Otis.
time you landed at Otis, you were already an artist?
I was already an artist when I was going to All Saints Grammar School.
Oh.
In El Sereno.
Wow.
Yeah, I had that identity already.
So what kind of art were you producing, like when you were younger versus now?
I was drawing large penises on Jesus.
Woo! Was he that hung? Oh!
It was always great.
Oh! Jesus Holmes.
Yeah, it was like right before religion class, and I would always love to just joke around and draw these
man.
phalluses.
And the lightning bolt never struck?
No.
Did you have nuns?
And we would pass out the books in religion class to the kids.
Did you have nuns?
Well, I was a kid at the time. We had nuns, mean ones.
Man, and the lightning never struck.
I always got away. I still get away with
Ooh,
it.
uh-oh. You know, there's a nun watching now. Oh!
Right.
He's the one who did it. Okay.
Yeah. So already then, I think I was questioning.
Questioning not only authority but also the good taste of European aesthetics, shall we say? Yes.
Right.
So
Ritual.
Tell me
Catholic
Tell me what we're looking at here.
This is a performance piece called Mi Cuerpo, Mi Sangre, Una Vida Sin Fronteras. My Body, My Blood, A World Without Borders, in Colima, Mexico. It was, they made a map of Mexico on these salt flats.
Where are salt flats? I mean, you don't go there and pour the salt out yourself.
This was by the beach, and for thousands of years, what they do is harvest salt from the land, and there's like this mud, and then they like put plastic over it, and then the salt starts coming up, and then that's how they harvest salt.
I always wondered, where do we get salt from? Come to think of it, I thought they had just these camps with kids crying, and they were getting the salt out of their tears. But okay.
Little crying kids.
This seems a little more efficient. So you drew a map of Mexico in the salt?
I didn't do the map. They invited an artist from every state in Mexico. And for the first time, they were actually going to have a Chicano artist to be a part of this. And they invited Francesco Siqueiros, but he couldn't make it, so they called me.
Oh, so you're Francesco's understudy. So
right.
all of Francesco's groupies were there going, Francesco, we like, what? Who the hell are you?
Yeah, they're like, who's this guy? And they show up in a rabbit outfit. And 5 minutes into that performance, I tell the guy, look, man, I'm gonna lunge and try to get the carrot, but every time I do, pull it. And so I would jump, and there was all these cameras around me, and I got really excited, so I wanted to jump extra far. And when I landed on the floor, my shoulder popped out. And the photographer caught that photo, and that's where I'm screaming like, "Fuck!" Can you say?
You can say fuck on dronebox.com, where we stream Modern Art Blitz live every Sunday at 5 p.m.
I said, fuck! Oh, God.
And they got mad at you for speaking English, right?
Yeah, so I had to do the performance for 4 more days with a dislocated arm, and what happened was that there weren't any clinics that were open at that time.
The Salt Mine Clinic was closed that day. Yeah. The Salt Flat Clinic. Yeah.
It was horrible.
Oh, man.
I never felt pain like that in my whole life.
Ouch, man. Ouch. Okay.
But I figured if I'm going through this, like my body is an offering for this performance, this is nothing compared to what people go through when they're trying to cross the border and actually die. And so that's what happened in that performance is the bunny gets lost and he dies, and then these 3 Canadian women acting as white sorority Arizona college girls were just like laughing and throwing water. It's a pretty cool.
Woo! So what year was that?
This was probably like 2008.
2008?
Yeah.
Shoulders all right now?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, because the Dodgers are going to need some relief help. You think you could get on the mound for Game 2?
Hey man, I grew up with Fernando Valenzuela.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that screwball. Hey, if it hadn't been for Lasorda, he'd have pitched well, for many more years. Yeah, that screwball puts a little on the elbow. Where the shoulder? I don't know. So where are we here? Giant Dollar.
This place is this is LA. A lot of my work is LA based. I like to do interventions, take it out to the streets. This one is based off of a Dene trickster tale that's named Coyote Kills a Giant. And so Coyote is looking for the giant that's starving all the people. And he ends up asking an old lady, like, where is this giant who's starving all the people? I'm going to kill him. And she goes, oh, poor Coyote. She goes, you're inside of him already. And so that was the piece.
That's pretty heavy, man.
I know.
So what's going on where's the Coyote?
Well, I am the Coyote.
Oh, you okay.
It's just the worker, right?
Okay.
I'm like the invisible Mexican that in LA.
So you're this is a photograph, or was it just a performance?
This was I went all around LA playing out this story.
Okay. And then you documented the performance. Then do you end up selling photos from your performances?
I do, except I haven't sold any from this series. I just I have it. I think it's like I'm playing with how to reiterate these images, because the photos would be great if I do maybe some mural-sized photos, but I also do paintings of performances. So that's another way of, because we look at so many photos every day, it's kind of a mundane experience. So I've been thinking a lot about that.
Have you ever painted during a performance? I'm not talking about those dudes, any of that shit. No, I'm talking.
Yeah, the live painting.
No. Not yet.
No, not really. No, it's a different, I wouldn't say classically painting.
Were you trained as a painter?
I've always drawn, and I'm more of a self-taught painter.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oil or acrylic?
Acrylic. I tried oil, but it's just too much. Too many chemicals and shit.
It's the smell, baby. You either love it or you hate it.
Yeah.
So, and what year was this?
This was probably like 2009.
2009?
Yeah.
And so, when you do performance art, do you have to get a grant, or do you just do it? Tell me about the process. The nuts and bolts process, not the creative process. You're an artist, you just create. I'm talking about the nuts and bolts. You got a performance idea, do you get a grant before you do it, document it, or do you're out there doing it?
I think it depends on the opportunity, right? Right now I'm going to be doing something for Pacific Standard Time, and they have a budget. which is awesome because that's very rare
And it's a good thing.
and nice, to work with.
And that's through the Getty.
This is through the Getty, yeah.
And who is your sponsor? What institution other than the Getty are you involved with?
Red Cat.
So now, but you're not doing the performance at Red Cat, are you?
No. I chose to do it in the hills of El Sereno at Ascot Hills. So if you're into it, come and let me
Where
know.
is Ascot Hills?
It's across the street from Wilson High School.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which was cool because as a little kid, I would run up in those hills. So I always thought of them as being like a sacred space.
So you're doing it outdoor in the hills, or are you doing it at a physical?
Outdoor in the hills.
So you're actually like in nature when you're doing this
Yeah,
performance?
we're going to walk through those hills.
Yeah?
Yeah.
As a performance?
As the performance.
Documentation?
And have a picnic and some music.
Are you documenting?
Yes.
Heavy
I'm gonna
documentation?
have about maybe 10 cameras.
Facebook Live? No, never mind.
Facebook Live.
Okay. Could help.
Why not?
You know?
Okay.
Get the Getty.
Modern
Hey, J. Paul Getty, can I borrow your iPhone with all your followers? That's a Facebook Live.
Yeah,
video.
Red Cat
There
too,
you go.
right?
Red Cat, yeah. Cal Arts,
Right.
Roy and
I'm gonna
Edna
tax-
Disney. Hey guys.
Bring out the ace
So,
cards.
well, let's see what else you brought, man. You brought
Okay.
some more, some art, documentation of art. Okay, this was another performance?
Nice. Yeah, that one is called Es Bliss, Acarenciar, Matar y Morir en la Revolución de Hoy. So, Es Bliss, the reason I call it Es Bliss is because the original photo was taken at Fort Bliss. It was Pancho Villa and General Pershing. And this was right before General Pershing started chasing Pancho Villa around. So what was interesting to me was that we have a Pershing Square in LA, in downtown. He has all of this real estate, right? This power, institutional power, versus people that are walking around there that might have Pancho Villa on their t-shirt. But his story is still alive, even though he doesn't have this type of national kind of like pomp and circumstance around him, historicizing. So anyhow, the whole, I was really looking at that photo, and then I invited different artists who are definitely performance artists and activists, people that are responding to that historical occurrence. And then we went to Pershing Square for Pancho Villa and General Pershing to play a game of chess. Within 5 minutes, we were asked to provide a photography permit, which was like about $200. And
By who?
By the caretaker of that space, some security guard. Took us to the office, and that was interesting because there was always this historical, thing to Pershing Square, right? Like with speeches and like activists, especially during time, anyhow. So we walked out, and I was working with Rafael Cardenas, and he landed that. That was a money shot. He got that shot as we were walking out.
Rafael Cardenas took this shot?
Yes.
Oh, cool. He's been on the show before. Cool. So where is that you? Which one's you?
That's Raul Gonzalez. I'm not in this one.
Oh.
I was directing.
You were directing the whole thing.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So did you never bothered with a photo permit?
No, fuck no. I mean, I don't have that kind of money.
Public space.
Yeah.
It's public space.
Yeah.
Did you have a tripod?
We got a better photo outside of it.
Did you have a tripod though? Once you have a tripod, they can get you.
No tripod. It was just
No tripod?
Rafa and oh my God, he's gonna kill me. But another photographer that was working with us.
Yeah.
And they were photographing everything, and I was just directing.
Wow.
We had a witness.
So, and what year was this? I remember when you were doing this. Was all over Facebook.
2006, maybe.
Really?
2008 or 6.
You've talked about you've posted this before though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's actually going to be in the Pacific Standard Time show, infamous Universal Infamy, curated by blanking out.
Curated by a big curator.
Yes.
So this, and where does that open?
Vincent Ramos.
Ramos, the big curator, has added you to what?
The squirrel in the back of my head
You're
was
like, man.
taking a break.
Let me tell you, live TV is unforgiving. But I'm curious, where is that going to be?
This is going to be at the Charles White Gallery, the old Otis.
Oh,
in
by
MacArthur Park.
okay, by MacArthur Park. Yeah.
But it's
A lot of
back
historic
now.
shows have been there.
Yeah.
A lot of historic shows
Yeah.
over many years. Wow, wow. That's
David
great.
Hammons?
Yeah. So you're in two PST shows.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Wow.
All right. Anybody out there want to give him a third? Now's the time. PST lasts till December 31st. All right. So
I almost caught up with Shizu,
huh?
who's in 3. I think.
She's in 3?
Yeah.
Somebody's got it.
Yeah.
We're gonna find
But
out who's in 4.
I was in the first one, like in San Diego, actually, with Regeneración.
Ooh, okay.
Oh no, this season. But yeah, I was in the other PST show. But
Gee, 2011 PST. That was the big
that
one.
was the whole trespass parade.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see the next. Can we get the next image?
Oh, cool.
Woo. Where are we now?
Okay, this is at Baldwin Hills Lookout in Culver City.
Oh yeah.
And that's really close to the old Otis, the MFA Otis Studios.
Ah.
So when I would drive there and I first laid eyes on this, I thought it was an Aztec temple, or it looked to me like an Aztec temple.
Some
right?
features are absolutely.
Except it's free of ideology, and although people use it religiously, right?
Uh-huh.
And I thought, wow, this is amazing. I don't want to go there and contaminate it with a bunch of art speak and shit, right? Like just art performance stuff.
Oh, God bless you.
So I went there as low, as stealthy as possible. It was just my friend Joe Peps and myself, him with a camera. I told him to really keep it low key. And I wanted to see if people there would help me carry a 100-pound obsidian stone to the top of the hill. And
Did they?
They did.
They did.
Yeah, about 5 people, and it was tough, man. That thing is sharp.
Where does
Obsidian
one?
stone is glass, pretty much. So people were cut,
Oh,
but they were still like.
you have to get
trying
insurance on this
Hell
project.
no, I didn't have no insurance.
I need
no money.
performance art insurance. There's a new field.
And what's funny is because later on, and it's always stuck to my mind, is Joe Peps was telling me, like, dude, if that would have fallen on someone's foot, it would have cut him off. It would have cut the foot off.
Where does one buy obsidian? Hi, I need a big chunk of obsidian. Where do you go?
I found it on the way to go running in Elysian Park. Someone left it on the curb.
Because it was too heavy.
It's too heavy.
Or they'd cut
or
themselves
it
on
was
it?
a gift from the gods.
Okay,
This guy
hey,
in Boca,
hey.
just said, hey, give this guy a
Give it to him.
100-pound obsidian stone.
Gotta
He
love it.
needs
Gotta love it.
Unfortunately, I dropped it in my studio. After all that.
I had a
So it
collector
broke
that
into
wanted
3 pieces.
this collector wanted an obsidian used stone, at least 100 pounds, used in a performance, and now you're telling me it's unavailable.
I would not have
It's
sold
an
it to
addition.
him
It's an
anyways.
addition of
Yeah.
3.
It's a triptych.
All right, so you create triptychs in your
Yeah.
in your art. Okay, and so was this recent?
This was 2013.
Oh, okay.
This was my like thesis project.
Okay.
But I didn't invite anyone there. I didn't want anyone from Art World there. Art World people.
I don't want anyone from Art World anywhere either. I'm with you on that one.
yeah.
Ugh. So
They wouldn't like it anyways. They would just hang out and talk.
So in the performance, I'm still kind of prying here. I'm trying to find the commercial documentation angle here. Is there one? Like Matthew Barney would make Cream Master, and it's a film, big deal, but the props from the film he was a sculptor, so they were selling these props. So the obsidian triptych,
Okay.
Pancho
What
Villa's
was
chess
cool is
pieces.
there were some failed attempts at reiterating the performance. Because on my way to putting the piece in the gallery space for the thesis show, I dropped the fucking obsidian stone. And so I got in my head that the only way to remedy that would be to find a coyote pelt and to wrap it around the stone. And I also tried gluing it back together with hot glue, and that worked a little bit, but not great.
Hot glue. Ooh.
It kind of worked because it's glass. It was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Hey.
Anyhow, what I'm planning now on doing paintings of this performance. See, there's the proof that we actually got it to the top.
Close to the top here. Let's get a full shot here. How close? There's still a couple steps to go. Still a couple steps to go.
Right.
They got kids helping you? There's child labor laws.
That was a young woman. She must have been about 19 or 20.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank God for young bodies.
The older I get.
Yeah, that's when I realized that I'm fucking middle-aged.
I was in the middle of an art project and I realized I'm not a kid anymore.
Yeah. No, I had a lifting belt and the whole thing. I was prepared.
Oh, geez, you need
Gloves,
that. Okay,
the whole
good.
bit. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, we're filming right there. There's our studios. There's the Drone Box Studios right there. Never
No,
mind.
that's Century City.
No, Century City is that Century City?
Yeah.
Wait,
So,
that's not downtown?
no.
You sure?
Downtown's the other way. That way.
Okay, Scarecrow. Okay, so and again, 2013, but you took the obsidian back.
Yes,
you
I
got it
leave
up?
it there. I have the obsidian stone at my house.
And you didn't roll it down though. Did you have to walk it
No,
down?
I had
too?
a little wagon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had a little wagon.
Okay, no assistance.
That was
going
behind
down.
the scenes.
It's all
I didn't
downhill
want
from here.
anyone to see
All
that.
right, let's see what else you got. Let's see what else you
I'm
brought
curious
today.
what I got.
What else? Oh,
That was it?
that was it. Oh my God. So okay,
How do
so
we talk
so
about
let's
it?
go over this again. We got you got a show coming up. It's sponsored by Red Cat and the Getty, and it's across from Wilson High
Yes.
in Ascot.
This is
Ascot
January
Park?
14th and January 21st.
That's like the last days of PI. You're like the end.
I am.
You're like the headliner.
I'm the last of the last.
You're like the Rolling Stones at Altamont.
Right.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So and then you're also in a show at
like Jimi Hendrix at Woodstock.
Jimi Hendrix at Woodstock the next morning. He was supposed to be
Right.
at night. No, I'm gonna play in the morning. I'm gonna be the last one. Star Spangled Banner. Hey Joe, get out of here. Okay. So and then you're also at the Charles White Gallery.
The Charles White Gallery.
By MacArthur
that
Park.
starts in December.
That's in December.
Yeah.
And is that in cahoots with LACMA? Because LACMA has that
Yes,
space.
for that Universal Infamy
Okay.
exhibition.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're kind of hooked up with these
I'm
big
kinda trying to,
institutions.
like,
What's going on with that,
Work
man?
it.
Yeah. Why not
It's
though?
been
right?
a long time coming, man.
Okay,
Finally.
okay,
Now
okay.
I just need a fucking blue chip kind of
Yeah.
gallery. or
Well,
something.
you gotta the documentation. See, if you had this edition of 3 photos, I could try to help you out here, man. But no, we just did a performance. I broke the glass. Fuck them all.
I know.
You know, it's live for the moment, okay?
I mean, Osco was the elite of the
The elite of the obscure. Yes.
Yeah. But right now.
But you're just
I
the
have
obscure
something
of
on
the
them.
elite.
The
Oh,
obscure
boy.
of the obscure.
Okay, well, Raul, we've been buddies for a long time. I wish you much success in the future, and we'll have you back on Modern Art Blitz after this whole PST thing's done. We're gonna digest it, and then we're gonna say all of a sudden, like 2019 is gonna be coming, going.
Oh, that would be cool.
Where's the fucking shows now? Huh?
Yeah,
Where's all the fucking
and I'll
shows
bring
now?
some photos of what happened.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, disaster picks in relief. Who knows? Don't break the glass. Don't drop anything on anyone's foot, okay? All right, man.
All right,
Thanks for
thank you.
joining us.
All
Thanks for
right.
putting up with me. We will be back
Nice.
right after this.